Hello everyone and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. When we last left off, we had started exploring our way through Groundbreaker, had a good few conversations on our way down, and today we will have another good few conversations. Lots of good chats. Bell's Shells. Hello.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Cool. What's the benefit of modifying my weapons, Bell?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
How do I attach it?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
And can I take it off and replace it?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
So what you're saying is, you've designed them to break, so I'd have to buy more from you.
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Does modding it void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Confident in your product then, huh?
So, what can I get you?
Well, let me have a look. What have you got? You've got quite a range of guns. Grenade launchers, hello. Hello. These are the mod Fun Times barrel. Crit damage plus 25%. Whew. Oh my god. You what? One weapon part is 29 on its own. Okay, maybe I won't. I was like, I'll buy some of them. No, maybe not. Okay, good chats, good chats. What's round here? A bar. Anyone up for chats in here? The Lost Hope Bar vendor discovered.
This is Halcyon.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Yeah. All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Yay! What's the heat issue?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Don't worry, I'm going to be helping out with that real soon.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
So, what do you need the radiators for?
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
Not what you want. How long's it been like this?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long.
And who's doing anything about it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Well, don't worry. I'm going to go and see if I can do anything about it.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
So what do you know about this chief?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Fair enough. What have you got for sale then?
Nothing you need and everything you want.
Just tons of drinks, no weapons and armor. Oh, I should be selling. What do I not want? I don't want anything that does weird shit, basically. Health regen, that's all fine. Body attributes, don't care about that. That could actually be good, maybe? Fuck those. Anything that says base health or natural health, that's fine. I'll keep that. Companion ability cooldown. No need. No need. No need. Okay, I'll keep that one. Whoa! Why did my thing jump up to the top left-hand corner then? Excuse me. Mind attributes, body attributes, hangovers. Keep the armor stuff because that's kind of, you know, kind of health related. Okay, there we go. That's got us a bit better equipped to pick up more shit later. Good chats. Right, what have you got through here? The kitchen? Should I be back here?
I'm not winded. Honest. My boot wasn't untied.
Oh yeah?
Hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
Oh, you would, huh? Okay, that just leads around to there. And this is locked, right? Yeah. Need a key card for that. I asked my friend, who's also playing Outer Worlds at the moment, about the holographic shroud, and apparently you need to find some ID card that then goes into the holographic shroud to provide you with your, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Disguise, there we go. And then when you walk into a restricted area, if you have the correct ID card, you'll just automatically be disguised.
Welcome to the Lost Hope, our little tribute to the mystery.
Can I
Talk to
approach you?
need something.
No, okay. So yeah, I just haven't found the correct thingy for that place
Just a moment.
that I was at last time. Right, okay. Well, let's move on down the ship then. Haven't I already been there? Why is it telling me... Oh, right, because I need to purchase the nav key, but I need 10k bits. So, to get the 10k bits, I need to do the distress signal on Terra 2, but to do that, I need to lift off, and to do that, I need to speak to Udom Bedford. Indeed. Science weapon on Groundbreaker. Gladys's shop for old records. Distress signal on Terra 2. Wanda Dorset in the sick bay. Oh yeah, I was supposed to... I need to find a way... I completely forgot about that, but I need to find a way in there. Into the hospital.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here.
I guess so.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
Feel free. Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the Steve Dawes quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You've got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. The Steve Dawes quarters. What on earth is the Steve Daw? On the bunk, loose panel at the back. Curious, curious. Well, I'll look out for that if I ever find anything called the Steve Daw. Wait, I thought you said you were going to stay up top. Doesn't look like staying up top from it to me. This is the... yeah, so what we need is to get in here. Am I allowed in this section? I'm allowed in this section, okay.
Can't say I've
Hi.
seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Oh, yeah? Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon. What's going on? Better myself is in this med bay. Let's start with that.
Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway?
What's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could try and find him if you need, but what do you need them for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Yeah, I guess so. Why? I mean, probably because you got to be pretty experienced. But why is that? Tell me
The board
in your
won't
own
let
words.
their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
Feels bad. Well, I can try and find him for you.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Cool. Which one was that for? That was for the solution vial. Corporal Wheeler at Groundbreaker Customs. I don't remember who gave me that. Who was Corporal Wheeler? Was he the guy at the desk at the front? Companion quest. Talk to Jessie. Oh, she is a companion. Cool. Ellie hasn't been able to get through to Jessie, but you could try. Jessie's in the quarantine section of the med bay, a restricted area. Finding a Mardet ID cartridge would allow you to use the holographic shroud to walk past security. Locate a security terminal, that's for Max. Parvati to Tennyson, well, we're going to see her for sure. And find an acid steeper. And that's at Roseway. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Okay, let's have a look for this Mardet thingy then. Is it just going to be lying around? Patient's medical chart. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complains of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe, and I'm prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some corp docs I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu, and everyone I ask says they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? That is indeed a pickle. You have found yourself in my man's... What was that? Nicopad. Nicotine? I'm guessing. Oh! There it is. Lovely. You found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You'll now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. That's what I like to hear. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. The holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to this area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. I'm going to save the game right here, right now then. Is that the purple bar at the bottom? Is that the shroud? Okay, quarantine's that way. Operating room's that way. We need to go to quarantine. Oh god, it doesn't last long.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
It does not last very long. That's barred. Wait, shit. Then how do I... Down here? No. It did say quarantine, didn't it? In quarantine... Yeah, it definitely is. So... Where is she? Not in here, apparently. Get me some weapon and armor parts. Nice disguises, guys. Very nice. Well, I'm confused then. Because there's nowhere else to go.
To the last ratchet on rotten time.
Oh.
Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down.
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Good choice. Hi there. Do you want these or can I have them?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
No, sir.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Okay. Why would I don't want to say I do work for the board, actually. But that will get me XP. What did you do that got you in trouble? Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do. What did you do?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board has someone follow you and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Oof.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to him for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
Fuck the
Or
board.
I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Yeah, I really wanted to click the lie option just because it would have given me XP, but I didn't want to say what the lie option was going to make me say. So it's kind of a quandary, you know? Okay, so if I walk out here, there is now a dude there that's going to see me.
What? What? Hold it, right there! What do you think you're doing?
Use your dialogue skills. I persuade, lie, or intimidate in conversation to avoid combat and reset your shroud. Nothing at all. Whatever I want. I was just leaving. Or attack.
Just don't complicate my job, okay?
This only works a few times in each restricted area. Fair enough. Cool. What was it you wanted me to do again? I've already forgotten. Oh yes, Scylla. Okay, well, you, my upcoming companion.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft skills.
She's definitely going to be replacing Vicar Max, I think. Recent users. Callahan. You made your space's choice when you signed the contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Hi, Mum. Are you okay, honey? Hope you're doing well, Mum. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop. Please give Dad a hug. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the space's choice goods I sent. Public notices. The heat. I know it's bad. Got eyes on the problem. Enjoy additional water rations and take breaks. Ooh. Speak with Lilia Hagen. Well, we've heard of her. Payment in return for return of legal salvage. She's warehouse next to Spratwurst Joint, 2nd floor. Okay. Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Don't loiter, essentially. The next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behaviour, and when you're caught, punish you accordingly, Felix Millstone. Was that the dude out the front? I think it could have been.
How are the repairs going?
Okay. Well, here's Sublight.
The O2 leaks. I'm ready for downtime.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
I'm happy you're happy, girl.
Interesting to say the least.
Messages. Don't run. We lost another contractor. It's your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that's what we are. Catherine's bringing Sublight a consistent income. You treat her as an extension of my desk. Crate of spoiled cysty pork ended up at the bottom of Monarch Canyon. Okie doke. Where's this Lilia lady then? Is she going to be around here somewhere?
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh,
You what?
right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Yeah. About answers it for me too. Hi there.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
That's me. The name's Captain Hawthorne.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're an employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Sounds pretty good. Decent job. Hello. Sublight contractors. And the lady herself.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
The name's Captain Hawthorne, or lie, I've never heard of you. Proud owner of the Unreliable.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to.
Oh.
It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Ah. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Oh yeah?
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Well, I don't have the nav key, so...
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's
Okey-doke.
anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Sublight isn't strictly salvage?
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kind of other other sectors then?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Oh yeah. So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates. Sounds complicated, but profitable.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
You're very honest about the criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble.
But you just told me what you're doing.
Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Fair enough. How organized are you?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Back to my other
Ask.
questions.
I have nothing to hide.
Did I have any other questions? No, I didn't. Au revoir.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Okay, so Gladys might have what we need, and we needed to see Gladys anyway, right? So
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
play it. Gladys is to the right. Oh wait, is Gladys the one we already spoke to? I think she might be. What else did I need from Gladys? Sorry, I keep checking these, but... Another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Gladys, did I miss something?
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I tossed together.
Okay, just let me have a look. What are we buying? What would it be under? Ah. Here. Battered Marday datapad. An old datapad once used by the Groundbreakers Marday security forces. From the accumulated dust and grime, this hasn't been accessed for over a decade. Down on the luck, smugglers will often purchase old datapads in the hope of finding clues to a forgotten cache of goods they can sell. Okay, well that would leave me with 345. Then how much is this? Another 285. 284. Wait, hang on. Yeah. Does it round up? Both of these on the icon itself says 284, but then on the right hand side it says buy 285. This data cartridge contains the public records of Hephaestus mining outpost on Scylla. Can be viewed using the captain's terminal on the Unreliable. Let's get both of them. The old datapad contains incident reports from various Marday security patrols. Simple finds. 2 entries have been marked for later review. Responded to a code at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken Fool got into a scuffle. Arsehole fought us the entire way. This is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining. Another run-in with the same dude. Locked himself into the repair bay off of docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Huh. So docking slip 13. Interesting. Well, now we can continue on, although I am very low on cash now. Very low indeed.
CMP, I can't believe it's not yours. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Hello.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terrified to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What spratwurst
you know what
exactly?
Sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terror-fry them in their own juices.
Sounds great. Is Spratwurst like Borstwurst?
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice.
Ah, of course.
Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Everyone knows that, do they?
Absolutely
Ah, shit.
not.
Didn't mean to click the same thing again. What does terror fry mean?
Terror frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Okay. Is it your own invention?
Legally? No. The terror frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat. Just as well, near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats. Long as you don't mind me grinding spratwurst while we talk. Little things don't make themselves chewy. At least not yet. I'm sure modern science will find a way.
Okay, that was... I wasn't sure if there was
well.
any different conversations that would come up.
Fresh from the
What have you got
grinder
for sale?
any hour.
Base health plus 25%. Meh. What can I sell to her? I can sell her, like, guns and stuff, which is kind of weird. I don't know if... Do different people give me different prices? Like, I can sell that for 46. If I go to an actual gun place and sell that, would it be different? Let's have a look. Officer's Spine, sell it for 46. If I run back to the Moon Man, for example...
When you
is he going to offer more than 46 for it?
What can I do for you? Don't take my word.
Wait, what? Fair warning, you're still logged in on one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Didn't realize that was the dude that we were reading messages of. Now if I go to sell this, it's 46 here as well. Huh. Interesting. Sentry Saber can go. Pistol... Can the pistol go? Not sure. Grenade launcher I probably should keep. Grenade launcher's only worth like half what a pistol is apparently, although it is an energy pistol. But that's good to know that it doesn't seem like prices differ dependent on who you're selling them to.